Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Hi guys, and welcome back to this amazing channel Geeks for Geeks. This is Abhinav, mentor at Geeks for Geeks, and today we are here to solve the problem, which is fill up buckets, which is the problem of the day for 13th of November. Okay, just please let me know if I'm audible and if I'm clearly visible. Hello Nakaj, hello Subham. Have you got? Yeah, I've got the PDF of that book, Subham. I've got the PDF of it. Hello Miskar. Hello Suniti. Hello Subham. Hello Suniti. Hello Yes. Yeah, great guys. Hello Rohit. Uh, okay, yeah, thanks for confirming. Let's start with the session. So the problem today is really interesting. It's a combination of combinators and maths. So you will have fun solving that problem. Okay, we will have fun solving that problem. So just a minute. Okay, how many of you have already solved the problem? Just tell me this thing. Hmm. No, it's not greedy. It's actually a normal. I think normal problem. Yeah, we can say it greedy, but yeah, it's basically a implementation based problem, a normal implementation based. Okay, exactly. Okay, great, great guys. Let me just open the problem statement and understand what the problem is. Yeah, I hope I'm visible. The screen is visible. Cool. The problem is that we are given with n buckets and infinite number of balls. So we have some n buckets and we have some infinite number of balls. We have to find so the maximum capacity of each bucket is given to us. Means there is a capacity for each bucket that in a particular bucket, what is the maximum amount of balls that we can keep? Okay, that is what is given to us. Find number of ways to fill the buckets such that each bucket has at least one ball. So the thing is that each bucket should have at least one ball, and all the buckets have distinct number of balls in them. These are two things that all each bucket has at least one ball, and all the buckets have distinct number of balls in it. So do two conditions are there. Let's write this condition. Okay, I think this was the last problem. Oh no, this was which I taught in a modding CP batch actually. Yeah. So first of all, the conditions that we have n buckets. Okay, so that's the first thing to notice. The first thing. Okay, the second thing is each bucket should have at least one ball. And one more thing is given that we have infinite balls. Okay, and the third thing is that each bucket should contain different number of balls. or distinct number of balls. Then the other buckets. Is the problem clear? Just write one if the problem is clear. And we have to find the total number of ways, how we can organize this. Means what are the total number of ways such that these three conditions, or these two conditions are fulfilled. That each bucket should have at least one ball, and each bucket should contain distinct number of balls. In every bucket, you can say every bucket contains distinct number of balls. So let's take the case that we have three buckets. Okay, if there's a let's take example of three buckets. Okay, and let's say the capacity of the first bucket is 3, the capacity of the second bucket is 5, and the capacity of the third bucket is 8. So here's the first bucket with capacity 3, second bucket with capacity 5, and third bucket with capacity 8. Okay, is it clear? Now, let's say that we have, so now, what are the amount of balls we can place in these buckets? So because for the first bucket, the capacity is 3, that means we can keep either one ball, two ball, or at max 3 balls in it. For second bucket, if its capacity is 5, that means we can either keep 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 balls in it. Similarly, for next case, we can either keep up to 8 balls in this last bucket. Okay, don't tell me that it is a container, it is not a bucket. It's fine. For us coders, this is the bucket only. Okay, so we have to find a number of ways how we can add, or how we can basically keep balls in these buckets, and we have infinite number of balls. Okay, so let's take a case. Let's take these are the balls. Okay, balls are of yellow color. So let's say in the first bucket we have a ball. It is visible. Okay, we have a ball in the first bucket, or let's say we have 2 balls in first bucket. The number of balls in the first bucket is 2. That means we can't keep, or we can see the other 2 buckets should not contain 2 balls. Why? Because there should be distinct number of balls in all the buckets. There should be distinct number of balls in all the buckets. So the first bucket is containing 2 balls, the other should contain, means not 2, any other number. So let's say, so basically why I am telling this to you. Okay, so if you will observe one thing, just tell me one thing. Okay, and I just want a quick response. For the first bucket, which has the capacity of 3, how many possible ways are there to place balls? For the first bucket, whose capacity is 3, how many possible ways are there to place ball in it? A quick response. 3. Great nuggets. Why 3? What are the possible number of ways? The possible number of ways are not 4, Rohit. The one way is just insert only one ball, or 2 balls, or 3 balls. These are the 3 only ways. Either just place one ball, or 2 balls, or 3 balls. कम हो जा रही है क्या हो गया यार everything is fine. Okay, yeah. Now for placing balls in the first bucket, number of ways are 3. Let's come to the second bucket. How many number of ways are there to place ball in the second bucket? Can anyone tell me the number of ways to place ball in the second bucket? Yeah, it is increasing, decreasing अचानक से. Okay. means it's fine, means the setup is exactly same what we have actually यार मुझे एक चीज चेक करनी पड़ेगी, just a minute. It's fine यार. Yeah. So for the second bucket, the number of ways are just four. Now why four? Okay. If I will take this second bucket independently, then there are five ways. It's absolutely fine that there are five ways. If I will take this second bucket independently. But if we will also consider the first bucket, so let's say in first bucket we have placed X balls. What is X? X means, and also what is the constant of X? So X will be always between 1 and 3. It will be either 1, either 2, and either 3. So if we have placed X balls in the first bucket, that means that we can't place X number of balls in the second bucket. So basically, if you will see, there were five possible ways to place ball in the second bucket. There were five possible ways, but the ways which are left are just four. Getting now? We only have four ways to place balls in the second bucket. In the second bucket, obviously. Let's say that I have added two balls. So means I can't add two balls in the second bucket. So four possible ways were there. Okay. Now I think. Oh, okay. Till now is it clear? अभी तक सब clear है. ऊपर से नहीं गया कुछ. So this is a stone, and what happened कि इस stone के ऊपर, मतलब ये normal सा stone है, और इस stone के ऊपर कलर किया गया, मतलब ये कलर करके और उस पे लिखा है कोड. एंड ये मेरे सिस्टर ने मुझे दिया है अभी बना के कि ये पेपर वेट उसको बना लो. बट मैं क्या बोलूं कि प्रोग्रामर्स के पास पेपर होता ही नहीं है. दे जस्ट हैव देयर लैपटॉप और वो करा करते हैं. ओके. बट हाँ, अच्छा बना है. सो ग्रेट. मतलब हाँ, मैं पेपर लेता हूँ जब जब सीपी कॉन्टेस्ट वगैरह देना होता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करनी होती है. सो ऑब्वियसली वी हैव टू राइट ऑन पेपर्स एंड समथिंग लाइक दैट. और मैंने बहुत पेपर वेस्ट किए हैं, ऐसे बताऊँ तो बहुत ज्यादा. एंड इट्स लाइक कि पूरे पेपर में सिर्फ, अब लेट्स से वी आर गिविंग अ सीपी कॉन्टेस्ट, पूरे पेपर में मैंने बस दो तीन लाइन लिखी और जस्ट ट्राई प्रॉब्लम, एक दो टेबल बना ली डीपी स्टेट के लिए, एंड एक दो डायग्राम बना लिए just to visualize the problem. So I will just and why I'm telling this to you, I'm telling this to you because that's a way. So people, what people think is that they will just read the problem and they will understand the problem and its solution as well. But no, that doesn't happen, guys. Okay, if you are starting up with the DSA, if you are starting up with the problem solving, that doesn't mean that after reading the problem you will get the statement, you will get the solution. After reading the problem, you have to visualize the problem. Okay, just like here you can see we are visualizing the problem. No? It's not just like we have just read that there are n buckets and there are this is blah blah blah. No, we have created three buckets, we are inserting balls in it, we are visualizing the problem. Without visualizing you will not understand it. Visualizing a problem, creating patterns in our mind. What are the patterns? The pattern means that if we have solved a problem today, and if that problem is solved by binary search, so you have to create a pattern in your mind that yeah, these types of problems are solved using binary search technique. Okay, that was extra gyan from my side. Okay, let's. Yeah, hello Joel, how are you? GMG. Okay, yeah. So now I can that you guys can guess for the next bucket. Basic, if I will take that bucket independently, there are 8 ways to place balls. But we will take the two buckets in consideration. How many ways are there? There are 6 ways. Okay. Now, so guys, exactly. So guys, first thing what we'll do. We will start from the smallest bucket, means the bucket with the smallest capacity. We will just go on. And as we will move on, our number of possible ways will decrease one by one. For this, if the capacity of this was C0, the number of possible ways were C0 minus 0. Here it was C1 minus 1. Here it was C2 minus 2. C is the capacity actually. Okay. So what we will do here, guys, what we will do is, then let's first take it as C only. I don't want a large name. We'll take our answer. And first, let's take answer as 1. Why 1? Because obviously we have the one way. What is the one way to for assigning a number? Just place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 balls. Okay, that's the one. Exactly. Okay. After this, guys, what will happen is we will just simply solve the given vector. So a simple technique will be used to solve the given vector. Okay, is it fine? Is it fine? After that, we will simply iterate, and for each answer will be equal multiplied by, or we can say answer is equal to answer into Ci minus I, and at the last we will return the answer. That is what we will do, because for this case the total number of ways were 3 into 4 into 6, 72. Yeah, yeah. What is the intuition for the sorting step? Okay, fine. So the intuition behind the sorting step is that, because let's say that it's like this. Let's say it's like this: 5, 8, 1, 2. It's like 5, 8, 1, 2. So for 5, 8, 1, 2, if you will, let's say it is a of capacity 5, capacity 8, capacity 1, capacity 2. So let's say that for it, there will be 4, there will be 5 ways. Means 5 minus 0, 5 ways. For it, there are 7 ways. Then what are the ways for it? It cannot be 1 minus 2. It cannot be minus 1 ways. Minus 1 ways cannot be there. So we have to first solve it, so that we can have, obviously, let's say if let's say, because in this bucket we can only have one ball. That is the only capacity. That's the only possible solution. But if let's say if I've taken one ball in this 5, so we can't take any ball in this. That will be a wrong case. So we'll first take that buckets whose capacity is low. That is why we are going on. Is it clear? Now, guys, one more thing is there, that we have to answer the in the modulo of 10 to the power 97. So let's take a modulo. In mod is equal to, okay, great. And after this, I hope that you all know about modular arithmetic. If we have to find A into B mod M, it can be written as A mod M into B mod M whole mod M. A is equal to A mod 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 and a whole mod 2. Let's compile this code. It's amazing. Let's check for the other test cases too. 258. Okay. 258. Let's compile it. Okay, let's submit it. Okay. Okay, we've got a wrong answer. Let's see this thing. Mod, yeah, it's the mod problem. It's 10 to the power 9 plus 7. Let me see. Let's take this mod in long. I've missed one thing. Yeah, that was the problem that we have to take mod in long. Okay, because yeah, I just missed this thing because that long cannot be stored in the integer data type. Okay, so that is why that's the problem we are getting. Not exactly fine. Okay, is it clear to everyone? I basically just missed out that thing. Actually, it's a case that if you are taking that much value, which is 10 to the power 9, so you have to take the 18 in long. Okay, that's the actual case. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, great guys. I hope you have got got the explanation of the problem. Just hit the like button. Okay. हिंदी में बोलिए। रघु मुझे हिंदी नहीं आती, मैं हिंदी में बहुत वीक हूँ। आई एम टेकिंग हिंदी ट्यूशंस। चलो मैं हिंदी में बताता हूँ, ठीक है। नहीं नहीं, बैकग्राउंड सेम है, तो मैं हिंदी में बताता हूँ, ठीक है। हिंदी में ये है कि यार, अगर आपके पास 3 बकेट्स थी, ठीक है, और तुम्हें उन 3 बकेट्स में बॉल रखनी थी, ठीक है। तुम्हें उन 3 बकेट्स में बॉल रखनी थी। तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर तुमने पहली बकेट में एक बॉल रख दी, वो बोल रहा है कि एक तो पहली सारी बकेट्स में बॉल होनी चाहिए, ये तो पहला स्टेप है। दूसरा पार्ट ये है कि सारी बकेट में डिस्टिंक्ट नंबर ऑफ बॉल्स होनी चाहिए। तो अगर पहली बकेट में मैंने एक बॉल रख दी, तो बाकी किसी बकेट में मैं एक बॉल नहीं रख सकता। 2 रखूं, 3 रखूं, 4 रखूं, 5 रखूं। मान लो मैंने दूसरी बकेट में मैंने 3 बॉल्स रख दी, तो इसका मतलब इसमें 8वीं बकेट में मैं 1 और 3 बॉल्स नहीं रख सकता हूँ। 2 रख दो, 4 रख दो, 5 रख दो, 6 रख दो, 8 तक कितने भी रख दो। तो अगर देखा जाए तो पहली बकेट में रखने के हमारे पास कितने ऑप्शन थे? 3 ऑप्शन थे कि भाई या तो एक बॉल रख दो, या 2 बॉल रख दो, 3 बॉल रख दो। तो हमारे पास 3 वेज थे। अब दूसरी बकेट में क्या था, एक हमारे पास रेस्ट्रिक्शन आ गया भाई। एक बंदे ने बोला भाई देखो ऐसा है, पिछली बकेट में एक बॉल रख दी है मैंने, तो अब तुम इसमें एक मत रखना, ये तो जो हमारी कंडीशन फेल हो जाएगी। तो उसने बोला यार एक नहीं रखना है तो कितनी रख सकते हैं? उसने कहा भाई देखो 1 से 5 तक कितनी भी रखो, बस एक ना रखना। तो उसने कहा 1 से 5 तक मैं एक नहीं रखूंगा, बाकी मैं 2, 3, 4, 5 रख सकता हूँ। मतलब उसके लिए आपका 4 तरीके हो गए। अब वो अगले बकेट पे है, तो अगले बंदा बोलता है कि भाई मैंने 2 बकेट्स में ली है, एक बकेट में मैंने एक बॉल रखी है, दूसरी बकेट में मैंने 3 बॉल रखी हुई है। तुम 1 और 3 बॉल्स ना रखो, बाकी तुम कुछ भी कर दो। भाई ठीक है, 1 और 3 बॉल्स नहीं रखेंगे, तभी हमारे पास 8 ऑप्शंस थे। तो 8 में से 2 ही ऑप्शन हो गए। कितने बचे? 6 ऑप्शन बचे। तो भाई चलो 6 बॉल्स इसमें मतलब 6 तरीके हैं बेसिकली, 6 बॉल्स, 6 तरीके से मैं यहाँ बॉल रख सकता हूँ। तो पहली बकेट में बोल रहा है कि 3 तरीके से बॉल रख सकते हो, दूसरी बकेट में 4 तरीके से, और तीसरी बकेट में 6 तरीके से। तो एक हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था, सब्जेक्ट था, चैप्टर था परम्यूटेशन एंड कॉम्बिनेशन, कि डिफरेंट नंबर ऑफ वेज होते हैं और एट द लास्ट आपको मल्टीप्लाई करना होता है टोटल टोटल नंबर ऑफ वेज निकालने। ठीक है, ट्यूटोरियल हेल्प में फंस गया हूँ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। आयुष, ट्यूटोरियल्स देखना भी इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। अब अगर आप उससे कुछ सीख रहे हो देन इट्स ग्रेट। वेयर आर यू फ्रॉम? आई एम फ्रॉम यूपी। तुम लोगों को लगता नहीं क्या मैं यूपी से हूँ? लगना चाहिए यार। एंड बेसिकली आई एम फ्रॉम कानपुर। ओके, great guys, so that's all from my side. Let's meet I think next POD will be on Saturday by me, next Saturday. And so let's meet again on the next weekend with the another problem of the day. Till then, Siddharth and Yes will be there for you guys to explain the POD. Great, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know my Hindi is good because that's my mother tongue actually. So obviously my Hindi should be good. Good night, guys. Good night. Have a good day, which is the coming day, and good morning in advance. Happy coding. Okay, keep practicing. GFG कर लो, हो जाएगा.